All right, YouTube. I've looked online doing this Intex pool hard plumbing setup. I looked all over. Nobody really explained anything super well, and their setups looked really complicated. So I'm going to try to do my best to show you what I did, and leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. So I upgraded the original pump to the 16-gallon pump. It's running right now. Let me turn it off. So right off the bat, I took the stock 1.25 inch inlets that came with it, that were really narrow, and I went ahead and took a X-Acto knife to the brand new pool. That was actually the easiest part, so don't worry about doing that. That's super easy. Use the O-ring as a template. They went in really nice. There's a rubber gasket on the other side, and these valves work great. So starting from the top right here, this is called a 2-inch female connector. There's a separate little piece, this one, that needs to go with it. And then I used 1.25 inch flexible PVC, because you don't want hard PVC up against the pool because you need some give. That was actually the hardest thing to do, because when you get it, it comes all spooled up in a circle, and trying to get it straight was the biggest problem. As you can see here, where it still has the kink, and it was leaking because where it goes in here isn't in very much. So I might redo these. There's a little bit of a leak coming in there, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to redo that. Needs more thread tape. Thread tape is your friend. Do at least 8 rolls of thread tape. Yeah, it's leaking even more. So that's gonna have to come off, and what I'm gonna have to do is put a union like this, so you can take it off. It's a little ugly with the primer, but no leaks now. And when you use the flexible PVC, if you can get a slip coupling, it goes in a lot more, so you get a lot more glue surface area. So same thing here. I got a female connector, and there's a bushing inside, then a little piece of straight pipe going into the connector, and then the flexible PVC goes into the coupling, which has a lot more surface area, like I said. And it's got more surface area to grab on the union as well. Then I went down with another coupling, little piece of pipe right there. And then I used a 90. I used a pull sweep 90, so they're more gradual, so you're not making a sharp 90 with the water flow. Okay, and then over at the pump, another female connector, 2-inch, down to 1.5, little piece of pipe right there in the middle. The union, another little piece of pipe, a 90, come down, another 90, valve, inline chlorinator, yep, right into there. And then this valve, a lot of people say leaks. I haven't seen it leak yet, but if it does, I'm just going to take the cap, put that on when you're not using it. When the pump's on, go ahead and take that off. And then over here, I saw a lot of people connecting these two, coming down into a T, which was a hard turn for the water to make, and then coming into one. But what I used was a Y fitting. It's called a WYE, Y fitting. And I just 45'd over. And I thought that was a much cleaner, easier setup. And you definitely need blocking underneath the pipe. Keep it off the ground. And then instead of what I saw other people do, which was a 90 coming into the pump there, I did 2 45s. So the water flows easier instead of having to go over, up, and over. And that's pretty much it. I kept the stock piece. If it goes bad, I'll just replace it. But it makes a nice connection. No leaks, easy. The hard PVC is better, but it is a little bit of a pain. So that's my setup. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below.